Yes, I've always thought complete silence was an odd approach in an interview, you know, but, I mean, maybe in Tony's case, though, it's actually preferable to what happens when he actually talks.
Tony Abbott, on another matter, have you met Archbishop Pell during the election campaign?
Not that I can recall.
Not that you can recall, because we believe that you've had at least one meeting with him quite recently.
Well,
You don't recall that? At the Presbytery in Sydney?
Actually, now that you mention it, I did meet with Cardinal Pell. So what? Why shouldn't I meet with Cardinal Pell?
Well, look, just in defence of Tony there, who can remember something that happened as far back as 2 weeks ago? And frankly, George Pell's not a particularly memorable person.
Yeah, but I bet Abbott won't be forgetting Tony Jones too quickly, judging by the death stare that he gave him once the interview was over.
Tony Abbott, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thanks.
I'm glad it was Tony in the seat and not me.
Oh, you know, but by his own admission in that interview, he is an imperfect Catholic.
Very imperfect, I would have said.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he's a man crying out for spiritual guidance, that guy, you know.
So I thought I'd give him some, in the guise he knows best.
Tony, come so you can give penance here today. I've come from the Cardinal Pell. He's very insulted you forgot his meeting. How many days has it been since your last confession, Tony? Are you offering up a silent prayer, Tony? I tell you what, let's take a photo so you can remember this meeting. I know you forget meetings with archbishops. Let's get a photo. Smile, Tony.
Well, he's back to the old silence routine. At least he's learned something then.
Well, don't speak so soon, because 10 minutes later, I talked to Tony Abbott again.
Great to have Tony here.
Tony Abbott, have you met with an archbishop in the last 10 minutes?
Mate, you're not funny and you should get out.
He spoke to me. Praise the Lord.